Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. I thought I'd take you behind the scenes of Lounging with Lisa and what I do to prep for the show. I know you're absolutely dying to see this. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to try. Okay, first of all, I'm usually sitting there when I decide what we're going to do for the next week. If it's somebody's birthday, then I take my computer and I usually go over to the email and copy what they sent me in terms of their hobbies and the actual date and all that. Blah, blah, blah. I have to cover up that pillow. Please excuse everything. And then I go to my birthdays and histories that I turn in every week for the paper. And I copy some of that over so I can work in different things about their hobbies and other events of the day. Blah, blah, blah. This is pretty much crazy behavior. For example, right here I have March 25th through whatever 7 days later is on my computer. And like, let's say we were celebrating somebody with a March 25 birthday. I would copy and paste this and bring it over to my other area so that I could work in some of this other trivia and stuff. And then, of course, I go online to different places too. But this week we're playing Pass Weird, so I didn't have to do much of that. Now I'm going to tour you on the Buddy Bench. Ooh. Okay, first of all, here, this is the game for, this is Pass Weird. They've been there since Monday, and I use the cut-up backs of the Pictionary stuff. So there's that, and then I keep a list of who all's been Lounger and stuff, and I already have week number 75 down here, but I don't want you to see it. So that's my list of everybody who's been Lounger, generally the birthday person. And then I have this dry erase board, which is also covered. And then I'll say it's week 75. And then I wrote down 48 is the break music that I play, or break whatever. I have it on my tape recorder. I'll show you that. This is really boring. Okay, this is my digital tape recorder. And so 48 is the break music this week. And I don't know what my opening song is. I have it on here permanently. The Joy Fold number. I think it's 46, so no biggie. I write that down, and then I write down any, moment of silence, a good vibe sending will be written here, who we want to keep in mind, and then up here would be just a description of the game, or little notes so I don't forget. Okay, now for the Buddy Bench. Will she ever get to that Buddy Bench? Here's my folder that I make, and the pertinent information for this coming week is always in here. That's going to be our quote, and then I always have that thing to hit like in there, and some like things over here that is stored in there, and so forth. And if we're having just a game where there's nobody in general and specifically that we're celebrating, then I set it up like this with, of course, the Dixie Doodler thing and just whatever with this colorful background here, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm probably just going to leave the Peter thing there permanently now. Just to remind us. And, okay, Buddy Bench. Here goes. This is the lounging, supply hut. This is the Buddy Bench in which I keep lounging materials. We have a Canadian flag. Lounging games. Look at all those. Game cover cards. That's what I call it, like the little things I hold up. More of those. I think these are quotes. Very hard to do this. Pausing. So all that stuff's in there, including this thing that's magnetized. And then for Pass Weird, I have to go ahead and make round 1, 2, 3, and so forth. And then over here, I always set up an ironing board, too, to hold stuff. These are the people who attend. I'll write that down. What else do I do, really? So I switched the chair out. This one goes here. And the Buddy Bench, of course, goes there. So that bag there is to whip things in like after Pass Weird and stuff. And that way I can use it for scrap paper. Pausing. I really think that's it in terms of a tour of the lounge, or what I do, basically. So I'll hold this on here. You can see my freezer. There's Peter down there, and there's a little grandchild of Perpetuals. An interesting map of California. Some of my so-called artwork. A coupon for 15 cents off of something. And Perpetual's son. Oh, and that thing Batty sent me. It's a bookmark, but it's too pretty. And a secret admirer sent me the clothespin that's holding it. So, that's really it, ladies and gentlemen, for your behind-the-scenes tour of Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Join me, join others. Drop your political identities. Let's focus on issues, leave labels at the door, research before you judge, and remember, War is a racket. Don't take my word for it. Check out General Smedley Butler and what he had to say. I really do think that's it. But this folder thing was a new idea in the new year. And then, of course, I remove... Oh, these are like the cover cards. They were in another... You know how I sign off and go on. They're in a couple of those folders inside the Buddy Bench. Cover cards. And this one's pretty permanent because it's past weird. And then here's the other side of it. I just love doing this. So, anyhow, there you go. Thank you for taking this behind-the-scenes tour of Lounging with Lisa. Excuse my table. Ignore the cigarettes. They aren't mine. I'm holding them for a friend. And there's Zoe, over and out.